Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday. We are still continuing our series here on NFL Head Coach 09 with the Miami Dolphins. In the last episode, last Thursday, we started the regular season. We got to about week 7, and the team is doing... The team's not doing very good. We're 2-3 right now. Matt Ryan is the starting quarterback, the rookie quarterback that we drafted in the offseason episode. He's turning the ball over a lot. The whole team, in fact, is turning the ball over a lot. A lot of interceptions, a lot of fumbles. We got to clean that stuff up. But again, it is only year 1 with a rookie quarterback and still not that great of a team. We still got a lot of holes to fill. So I'm expecting it to maybe change in the upcoming seasons, but at least in season 1, it's pretty rough with these turnovers. But I'm excited to continue on this season. I'm not sure if we're going to finish the regular season in today's episode because the simulation speed is kind of slow, but I don't know. We could get very close. If not, get to like week 15, week 16, probably something like that. And then the next episode would be the playoffs if we get to the playoffs, but I don't think we will. So today's episode, we're just going to finish the main chunk of the season here. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy. If you do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. As always, if you want to leave a comment down below saying something about the game, maybe I'm doing something that you don't think is right, or maybe there's a tip that can help me out, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions and your thoughts on this game, because obviously you guys know a lot more about this game than I do, because this is only the 4th time that I've played it. So you guys obviously know a lot more. So I hope you guys would want to leave comments. Feel free to if you have any thoughts or concerns about my gameplay. that could be cut and copied and pasted over every single video on my channel. But anyway, we're going to get started with this episode. Hope you guys are going to enjoy. If you do, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. So we are here at week 7. I've currently got the game paused, but as we unpause the career, we can start moving forward, and I'm going to move the speed up to fast. We've got some inactive players. We'll just continue on with what it says. Oh, actually, I have to make these guys inactive. Is that right? What do I have to do? It said I had 3 guys that need to be inactive. So let's go to make this guy inactive. We'll make this guy inactive, and we'll make you inactive. Sure, that's perfectly fine. I have no idea who I just made inactive, but we'll make those guys inactive. And we will move forward with the Baltimore Ravens. It's game day. Let's sim this game and see what happens. We lost. We lost to the Ravens. I hope I don't get fired because my approval rating's so bad. That's going to be pretty awkward. But in this game, we lost 21-17, so not too bad. We were in this game. Matt Ryan threw a touchdown. No interceptions, though. That's pretty key. Is it going to tell me if he had fumbles or not? No, but he had 4 sacks. He got sacked 4 times. Okay. Ronnie Brown, 16 for 75. Receiving-wise, Ted Ginn was getting some good catches, but we just, I don't know, it's just, we're not the good team yet. We're not a good team yet.
The Tennessee Titans scheduled a press conference this afternoon to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players. It's obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans.
We don't need a scouting report on the Bills. We should be able to beat the Bills, at least I hope. Weekly awards, fatigue. Oh, it's raining in Miami again.
The Bills told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on shutting down the opponent's passing game.
Okay.
They're going to use the blitz to disrupt the timing of the offense, hoping the pressure forces turnovers and mistakes.
Ah, so they're going for like pressure and blitzing. Okay.
What drills are we going to run today?
Is there a improve the offense on working against? I can cancel practice. That's cool. I don't think there's a decision that I can make that has like that goes against that. So let's stop the running back by tackling, because I'm assuming they're going to be running heavily with the running back. So contract talks with Channing Crowder is what I wanted to say. I don't know why I said Chowder. Mark Wheaton, approval change, health and fatigue.
In an effort to quell any contract issues before they even start, one NFL team is taking a proactive stance towards negotiations.
Are they going to give me a...
It's going to start contract talks with one of its marquee players, hoping to lock him up and keep him in New York.
Why did I need to hear that? I don't know. Are they going to give me knowledge about what the Bills playbook is?
What do we want to practice today?
Oh, no. Okay. I thought that Schefter was going to give me some knowledge on the game. Let's work on improve counter run plays. Let's work on that, and we'll see what happens there. I'm not going to create any plays. Approval change, great contract talks, develop staff.
I've been told that one NFL player is concerned about his future after contract talks ended between his agent and current team yesterday. Though he wants to get a deal done now, the player told the team that he'll wait a while before approaching contract talks again. He just feels right now that both sides need some time apart.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. We're 2 days away from the game against Buffalo.
The Bills told me they've been working on their running game in practice today.
That's why
they're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
Can we beat the Bills? No, we lose to the Bills. We lost a lot of approval.
The Miami Dolphins are headed into this weekend's matchup better prepared than their opponent. They really focused on preparing their team properly this week, making good choices while game planning. We
just got blown out in this game. 149 yards. He got sacked 2 times. Rushing, we had 19 carries for 60 yards. Nobody fumbled today, which is good. But we just don't have what it takes. So we are in trouble with this approval rating.
Minnesota's general manager told reporters this afternoon that negotiations between the team and a key player have, for the foreseeable future, ended.
Okay.
He didn't rule out the two parties sitting down later on in the season to work out a deal, but right now, it looks like a long shot at best.
A long shot at best. Let's improve... You know
the Broncos told me they've been working on their kick coverage in practice.
Kick coverage.
They want to make sure that their special teams unit doesn't give up any big plays in the return game.
Contract talks with Ricky Williams. I hope he doesn't want too much, because he's super old at this point, so I don't want to pay him like a crazy amount of money. He's got a lot of different packages we can offer him. I want to offer him... That's a lot of money for Ricky Williams. I'll give him an incentive. Is he going to take that? Is that a joke? What are you talking about, Ricky? Whatever. He's not going to reach those incentives, so it doesn't matter.
Chicago fans are asking a lot of questions of the home team today, and rightfully so. They're very concerned about the news that their team has failed to agree on a contract with one of its key players. This could be a long, drawn-out process heading into the offseason, and fans figure, haven't they suffered enough?
Only a few days before we get to the game against Denver, we're 2-5. We've already pressured
the Denver Broncos told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on shutting down the outside running game. They want to force everything inside so the back is contained and there's less of a chance of a long run.
Okay.
I'm North Turner, and you're watching NFL Network.
Let's improve our counter run plays then, and that should be able to...
What do we want to practice today?
Beat these guys. At least I hope. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
The Miami Dolphins finished today's practice on a high note, implementing the final pieces of their game plan. I spoke to their coaching staff this evening, and it told me that the team is prepared and ready for this weekend.
All right, that's a lot better of a note from Schefter than it was last episode. We were getting things like, oh, these guys suck and stuff last episode, so that's good at least. We're at Denver, so this is going to be a tough one. Let's see if we can get it. Sim the game. We lose. We're down to a 26 approval. Matt Ryan threw 2 touchdowns. We were in this game. We went to overtime and lost. We were in this game. Matt Ryan, he's not throwing interceptions. That's like all the games so far this episode, he has not thrown an interception. So he's doing good there. 22 carries, 67 yards for Ronnie Brown. 5 catches for Hagan and 2 touchdowns. But defensively, we're just getting like destroyed, it looks like. Although we did pick him off twice, Jay Cutler. Very interesting. But we're 2-6. We're not very good.
Philly fans are asking a lot of questions of the home team today, and rightfully so. They're very concerned about the news that their team has failed to agree on a contract with one of its key players. This could be a long, drawn-out process
Philly's
heading into the
struggling with
offseason, and fans figure,
players.
haven't they suffered enough?
Uh-oh, we're down to a 27. Oh, no, we're up to a 27 because we had a 26.
Adam Schefter of NFL Network here with the latest college football news around the nation.
What do you got,
USC
Schefter?
is really taking command of this college football season. It's now
USC.
7-0 and ranked #1 in all the polls. One guy really shooting up draft boards is junior Derek Conroy from Kansas State. He's
okay.
absolutely terrorizing Big 12 defenses with his running and passing skills. K-State's 20-17 upset of Texas in Austin behind Conroy's 375 all-purpose yards has everyone taking notice. The Wide Receiver of the Year award is starting to shape up as well. Tennessee's Jamario Bastion, DeFazio Combs from Miami, and Michigan's Raymond Conley are all having phenomenal seasons so far. So it will be interesting to see which one of these guys pulls in the hardware. I'm on my way to Baton Rouge to check out the highly anticipated SEC matchup between LSU and Alabama. What a game that's going to be. A lot of pro prospects in that game, and I'll be sure to give you a first-hand report next time when College Football Report returns.
Well, thank you,
I'm
Schefter.
Dick
I
Duran,
appreciate
and
it.
you're watching NFL Network.
The Seahawks told me they've been working on their running game in practice today.
Working on their running
They're
game,
really
okay.
emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
I'm Romeo Cornell, and you're watching NFL Network.
Romeo. Travis Daniels, depth chart, 3 days away, game plan.
The Seahawks told me they've been working on their running game in practice today. They're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
What do you want to tackle today?
I'm trying to work on a play where you're stopping the run. Is there a play where I can stop the run? Okay, here we go. Working on blitz inside the runs. That's what we need to work on. That's what we need to work on.
The Miami Dolphins are headed into this weekend's matchup better prepared than their opponent. They really
getting the better
focused on
prepared
preparing
stuff,
their
but
team
we're not
properly
winning
this
games.
week, making good choices while game planning.
I really wish that would result in us actually winning games. Game day versus Seattle, week 10. Come on, guys. We got to get a W here.
It's game day, coach.
It's game day. Simulate, and we lose. We're down to a 22. Oh, man. We are losing a lot of approval here. We are going to get fired for sure. Matt Ryan throws an interception. This was a close game. We just didn't have any offense in this one. Didn't have any offense. Touchdown, interception. 14 carries, 77 yards. Matt Ryan just didn't do it. We just don't have any offense, really. That's all it is. College scouting. Let's go like medium school running backs. Now we're playing the Raiders in week 11. This should be a game we can win, I hope.
The Raiders told me they've been working on their running game in practice today. They're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
Okay. I'm ready for it. Work on the game plan.
Hey, Coach, what are we working on today?
We're improving our man coverage plays. That's what we're working on today. Develop a staff, injury
The
alerts.
Packers have no official comment on the report that their head coach is on the hot seat. there has been rampant speculation that the team has started to privately doubt the coach's ability to take this franchise in the right direction.
Ooh, Packers are in a little bit of hot water. Okay. Very interesting.
The Oakland Raiders told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on fundamentals. The coaches stressed stripping the ball in practice today, telling the players that one turnover could be the difference in this game.
That is true.
I'm John Fox. You're watching
Let's sim this game. Can we get a win? Yeah, we actually won it. That's big approval right there.
The Miami Dolphins finished today's practice on a high note, implementing the final pieces of their game plan.
Throw 2 interceptions.
I spoke to their coaching staff this evening,
I feel like his
and they told me that the
going
team is
downhill
prepared
now.
and ready for this weekend.
That's what it feels like, at least.
I'm Norv Turner, and you're
18
watching
carries,
NFL
66
Network.
yards for Ronnie Brown, a touchdown for Holiday. Defensively, got a couple sacks. But at least we got our approval up. Now we're playing the Patriots. That's not going to go well. That is not going to go well at all. Give me some big school wide receivers.
The Cincinnati Bengals scheduled a press conference for 1 p.m. Eastern to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players.
I'm Norv Turner,
Let's
and you're
get
watching
our
NFL
left
Network.
guard re-signed. I don't know how much money we have. I haven't even looked at
The
our cap
Patriots
space or
told me they've been working on trying to get the opposing running back to fumble. They feel like a turnover at the right time could be the difference in the game.
They're trying to get Ronnie Brown to fumble. Very interesting. So can I work on?
Practice about to start, Coach. What's the plan?
Can I work on my running backs holding the ball? I don't know if I can or not. Let's just work on Matt Ryan for now, because Matt Ryan kind of sucks. So let's work with him. Oh, Neil Wagner's a rookie. Okay. Why does he need a contract then if he's a rookie?
The Chicago Bears scheduled a press conference this afternoon to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players. It's obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans.
I'm Tom Crawford,
This isn't going to go well, is it? We're going to lose this game to the Patriots.
Hey, Coach, what are we focusing on today?
I figure we're going to lose this game. It's pretty simple, the fact that we're going to lose this one. I mean, we're 3-7, so we don't have a good track record already in this season. All right, we're paying a bunch of people. I hope we have the cap space to handle this. It's going to be pretty awkward if we don't. It's going to be pretty awkward if we don't. That is for sure.
The Indianapolis Colts scheduled a press conference for 4:30 Eastern to announce the re-signing of one of the team's key players.
So the Colts brought somebody back. Why did you tell me that? I don't care about those guys.
The Patriots told me they've been working on their running game in practice
Well, then
today.
let's improve
They're
versus the
really
run game.
emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
You don't have enough salary cap.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
Uh-oh.
The
We don't have
Fins
enough
coaches
salary
I
cap.
spoke to today seem very confident heading into this weekend's matchup.
That's not good.
They feel that
That's
their
not good
game
at all.
plan gives them the edge to pull out the victory.
That is really not good at all. Are we going to win this game? No.
game day, Coach.
We lose. Matt Ryan had 3 touchdowns, though. I mean, this was a high-scoring game. We were involved. We just don't have the team to be able to get over the hump. We can keep up with teams, at least. That's good. Ronnie Brown had 31 yards. Big day for Holiday. Huge day for Holiday. Okay, very interesting. Now we go to Week 13 versus the Rams.
Philly fans are asking a lot of questions of the home team today, and rightfully so. They're very concerned about the news that their team has failed to agree on a contract with one of its key players. This could be a long, drawn-out process heading into the offseason, and fans figure, haven't they suffered enough?
They have
I'm Gary
suffered enough.
Kubiak, and you're watching the
Let's
NFL
force some
Network.
fumbles on the Rams. Maybe we can beat the Rams.
The Rams told me they've been working on their running game in practice today.
Well, that's good, then.
They're
We can force
really
the fumbles.
emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
Let's work with the offensive line, because Matt Ryan gets sacked a bunch. So let's work.
What
with
should
the
we focus
offensive
on?
line. 3 days away from the Week 13 game against the Rams.
The Rams told me they've been working on their running game in practice today. They're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
Well, they better not. We better get the W against the Rams. Here we go. It's game day.
The Miami Dolphins finished today's practice on a high note, implementing the final pieces of their game plan. I spoke to their coaching staff this evening, and it told me that the team is prepared and ready for this weekend.
Yeah, Schefter hasn't said anything bad about us this entire episode, and yet we've won one game in this episode. And I know you guys said that simulation you tend to lose more games when you simulate instead of going in and actually watching them. It has a better chance of actually getting the win when you go in and watch them. But simulation's just easier. We lost to the Rams. Okay. We lost to the Rams. We have an approval of 20. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns for Matt Ryan. He sucked. Matt Ryan sucked in this game, but Ronnie Brown was the key guy in this game. We were right there with him. It's just like the problem with this team is we're right there in every game, but we just can't beat them. We can't get the job done. So that's kind of frustrating. Week 14 against Buffalo. We will continue to work on like offensive linemen and stuff. And then maybe we'll go to defense. Oh, here we go.
Tennessee has been blessed with playmakers this year.
Tennessee.
Continue to shock and awe defenses into submission in the wide-open SEC. Sweetney now looks like the Heisman favorite after a tremendous junior season.
Okay.
At this point, I think we can 5-star lock him, declaring early for the NFL draft.
Oh, wow.
One fast riser up the boards is Washington State's Andre Dalbert. He's a monster this season with 14 sacks so far. He's also an underclassman, so don't be shocked when you see him leave early with numbers like that. Too much money on the line not to leave. If USC can take down UCLA at home this weekend, they'll be headed for the title game. Who their opponent will be is still up in the air. Tennessee is still alive with just one loss, and it has a big showdown with surprise Mississippi State in the SEC championship game. Also alive for the title game are Michigan and Virginia Tech, but they will both need lots of help. That's all I have for you today. See you at our
We got to keep an eye on USC. USC's got a guy that's got like what do you say, 14 sacks or something? So we got to keep an eye on
Buffalo
USC.
told me they've been working on the defensive side of the ball. One of their DBs needed some extra work for the game, and they feel that he's now ready to go.
Next game against Buffalo.
The Miami Dolphins told me they've been working on their sharpness in practice.
Yep, sharpness.
They want to make sure that their most successful plays are ready to be used early and often in this contest.
I'm Andy Reid. You're watching
that
NFL
bad
Network.
That's what he took away from that, is from what we told him, is that we were working on our sharpness. When you're a bad team, you got to find any excuses to talk to teams. Oh, it's snowing here in Buffalo, New York. Okay.
I've been told that one NFL player is concerned about his future after contract talks ended between his agent and current team yesterday.
We actually won.
Though he wants to get a deal done now, the player told the team that he'll wait a while before approaching contract talks again.
Touchdown and a pick
he
for
just
Matt
feels
Ryan.
right now that both sides need some time apart.
Ronnie Brown had 21 carries and a touchdown.
You're watching NFL Network.
We had Deshaun Jackson finally getting a good game. Good enough game, at least. 2 interceptions for Allen. Okay. We picked off the Bills quarterback a lot. And now we head to week 15 against the
Philadelphia's
49ers.
general manager told reporters this afternoon that negotiations between the team and a key player have, for the foreseeable future, ended. He didn't rule out the two parties sitting down later on in the season to work out a deal, but right now it looks like a long shot at best.
They are not... Philadelphia's not re-signing anybody, it seems like.
Hey, Coach, what do you want to work on today?
Week 15 versus the 49ers is what we are going to.
Hey, Coach, how do you want to run today's practice?
Let's try to force some fumbles on Frank Gore. That could be pretty good.
The New York Giants had one of their defenders record his 10th interception this weekend. At this point,
10
he has to be a lock for the Pro Bowl.
He has to be a lock for the Pro Bowl. I'd give him a lock for the Defensive Player of the Year with 10 interceptions. Jeez.
The San Francisco 49ers told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on shutting down the outside running game. They want to force everything inside so the back is contained and there's less of a chance of a long run.
We got blown out.
I'm Gary Kubiak, and you're watching the NFL Network.
Had 2 more interceptions for Matt Ryan.
Miami's head coach seems to be more than ready for this week's matchup. He told me that the game plan they put in this week will have their opponent on its heels. The team is ready and focused
has been our best
and
receiver,
expecting to
most
win this
consistent
game.
At least, I should say.
I'm Mike Tomlin.
That's why we
You're watching
re-signed him.
NFL Network.
But we just don't have anything. We're just not that good of a team. We are not that good of a team. Injury alert for Ronnie Brown. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's focus on some linebackers there. Now we're playing the Chiefs in Week 16. Okay. Taking on the Chiefs.
The Chiefs told me they've been working on their running game in practice today. They're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the defense off guard in passing situations.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching
let's
NFL
work with
Network.
the DBs. Let's work with the DBs. I want to work with them.
What are we working on today?
Because we're just not doing very good. I want to make sure that we're ready to go with the secondary.
Practice about to start, Coach. What's the plan?
Let's use coverage to stop the quarterback, because that's kind of their game plan. They're trying to get us with the run game to try to get the passing game working. So let's use the coverage to stop that.
The Kansas City Chiefs told me they've been working on a game plan that focuses on shutting down the opponent's passing game.
Well, they won't
They
do
plan
it.
to bring a lot of
Although they
pressure,
probably will do
hoping
it.
to force the quarterback into some bad throws.
Matt Ryan always has bad throws. He's got a ton of interceptions this season. What do you expect?
The Miami Dolphins told me they've been working on their sharpness in practice.
Sharpness
They want to
again.
make sure that their most successful
working on
plays
more
are
than
ready
that,
to be used
Shefty.
early and often in this contest.
I'm Eric Mangini, and you're watching NFL
We've been working on more than just our sharpness, Shefty. Give me a break. I know we're 4-10, but come on, man. Give me a little bit. Cut me some slack at least. Oh, I skipped the game. Oops. We won! I didn't mean to skip the game, but we won. So that's awesome. Matt Ryan had a touchdown, no interceptions. That's good. We had a big second quarter. Ricky Williams got a lot of carries because Ronnie Brown's injured. Holiday had the touchdown. Defensively, see, this is when we're good. When we're getting pressure, when we're getting turnovers, that's when we're actually a competent football team. It seems like that doesn't happen a lot, though.
The
I skipped the
Philadelphia
scouting.
Eagles scheduled a press
pressed that
conference
too
this
fast.
afternoon to announce the
I always press that way
re-signing
too
of
fast.
one of the team's key players. It's obviously welcome news for everybody, but particularly the team's fans. New York told me they've been working on their blitz packages in practice.
The blitz package?
They feel like they can bring pressure with the blitz while still covering well in man-to-man.
Okay, very interesting.
Hey, Coach, what do we want to practice today?
Very, very interesting from the Jets. It is Week 17, so final game of the season. We're either going to be 6-10 or
The
5-11.
Jets, Jets told me they've been working on their running game in practice today. They're really emphasizing their draw plays, hoping they can catch the
Pro Bowl.
defense
Why do I-
off guard in passing
I
situations.
need to stop skipping so fast. I wanted to vote for Pro Bowl, but I didn't. I skipped too fast. That's
The
my
Miami
bad.
Dolphins are headed into this weekend's matchup better prepared than their opponent. They
Again?
really focused on preparing their team
Well, we
properly
better win
this
then.
week, making good choices while game planning.
I'm Eric Mangini, and you're watching
We
NFL
better win
Network.
if we're better prepared than the Jets. The Jets down at the bottom of the bottom ticker thing, they got eliminated from the playoffs. So the Jets aren't very good either. Maybe that can be a little victory for us. Who knows? I hope so. That'd be awesome.
The
Let's get a
Indianapolis
W.
Colts clinched a playoff spot this weekend, and
We
fans
lost.
already are lining up
2
to purchase
interceptions
tickets
for
to the
Matt
playoff
Ryan.
games.
Man, Matt Ryan is just not with it right now. Plus, it didn't help that we lost Ronnie Brown with injury. That kind of sucked. That kind of sucked big time. Uh-oh, we got a lot of goals failed there. Yeah, I figured we were going to have an approval of 75. That's not good. Not good at all. Although, I do want to go and find out if we can see our stats for the season, not the schedule. Season stats. So Matt Ryan on the year threw for 2,400 yards, 16 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. That is not a good rookie season, but what are you going to do? He's a rookie, and he's He's not a high overall, although he is an 86, so I guess that is a high overall. I don't know. Ronnie Brown had a really good year, but he did get hurt. He had 862 yards, 4 touchdowns. He probably gets over 1,000 if he doesn't get hurt. Fumbled it 4 times. Lorenzo Booker did okay. Ricky Williams. See, this is why I'm not worried about Ricky Williams paying him that much money, is because he's not going to reach those incentives anyway. Receiving-wise, Deshaun Jackson had a lot of catches, but didn't get any touchdowns. Derek Hagan had 621 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sonoris Mott's had 304 and 1. Ted Ginn had 413 and 2. Camarillo had a couple yards. Okay, very interesting. Holiday had 6 touchdowns, which is pretty crazy. Who gave up the most sacks?
St. Louis's running back went over 1,500 rushing yards this weekend, reaching a milestone in this very tough NFL season.
That's crazy.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching NFL Network.
That's insane from Vernon Carey. Joey Porter had a lot of, and it looks like he's a Pro Bowler up at the top of his thing, so that's good. But he had 106 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 interceptions, 6 forced fumbles. Terrell Suggs had 100-plus tackles, 7 sacks, 2 interceptions. Samuel had 92 tackles, 2 interceptions. I just wish we were getting more pressure. It doesn't seem like we're getting all the pressure that I want. I mean, we had a couple guys that had 7 sacks, but we picked the ball off a lot, which is good. That's something that Madden doesn't really do. It doesn't simulate a lot of interceptions for guys. But Kenny Phillips in his rookie season had 4 interceptions, 64 tackles. That's pretty good. I'm happy about that. I mean, we did fine. It wasn't anything amazing. Here's the season recap. So we started the season 1. Did we start the season 1-0? Yeah, we started the season 1-0. Then we lost a bunch of games. You can see my approval going up and down. It's just a fluctuation. This one really hurt us when we dropped to the Bills, because that was a rivalry game that we needed to win. So that one really hurt us. And then it just kept going down. Then we beat the Raiders. Then it kept going down again. Then we beat the Bills, beat the Chiefs. But there wasn't much to be happy about this season, which is interesting because
Alex Smith threw his 40th touchdown pass this weekend, putting him in a select group around the NFL.
I'm John Fox.
NFL MVP. Eli Manning's the NFL MVP. Offensive Player of the Year, Brian Westbrook. Defensive Player of the Year, Sam Madison. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Mario Manningham. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Keith Rivers, so we don't get any awards like that. Coach of the Year is Tony Dungy. And we didn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year with Kenny Phillips. He had a shot at it, but I guess Keith Rivers has had a better year. It's not like Kenny Phillips had a bad season by any means. He was just going up against a really good player. We're still in the wild card playoffs, by the way. No! Oh, no. We just got fired. We just got fired. Oh, no. Well, what do we do? Do we find a new team and continue the series? Or does the head coach 09 Throwback Thursday series end right here? You know what? I will find a new team. And if we get fired the next season, then we will go and it'll be done. But if I keep going, then that's what we'll do. But let's take over the Atlanta Falcons.
The most valuable player award has been announced, but the winner has been a foregone conclusion for weeks. The guy was so dominant this year that I don't know how this team would function without him. Thus, the essence of most valuable. Congratulations to him and the Giants.
Oh, Mike Zimmer retired.
Hi, I'm Mike Holmgren, and you're watching the NFL Network.
Mel Tucker, current coach of the
NFL has announced the recipient of the Offensive Player of the Year award, and it's no surprise. This player had an amazing season, even exceeding the expectation of his teammates and coaches in Philly.
I'm Tom Coughlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
The NFL has announced the winner of the Defensive Player of the Year award. This player had a monster season, and he deserves this award undoubtedly. Congratulations go out to him and the Giants.
I'm Gary
that we just got fired.
NFL Network.
Like I was saying, so
Minnesota's got a player to build around in the future.
How this is
its
gonna
rookie
work
capped
is,
an amazing season by walking
if I
away
get
with the
fired next
Offensive
season
Rookie
from
of
the
the Year
Falcons
award today.
at the end
Its
of
general
the year,
manager
then
also
we'll
has
just
to
end
receive some of the credit.
the
He
series.
drafted him.
But if I don't get fired, then we'll keep
watching
going.
NFL
I did not expect to get fired. I kind of had it in the back of my mind.
Keith
like
Rivers
I
was named the
kinda
Defensive
maybe
Rookie
I
of the Year
would,
today, and he really
but
earned it. There's no doubt that the
the fact that they
spotlight once
actually did it
again
is
will be
pretty
on him
crazy.
next season.
John
The
Gruden,
fact
you're
that
watching
I actually
NFL
did get
Network.
fired is pretty darn insane.
Indy's
we are
head
gonna
coach
end
was
the
named the
episode
Coach of the Year
when we
today,
get
adding yet
to
another
Super
highlight
Bowl
to his
bye week.
season.
You know what, let's
He did a
just end
great
the
job of
episode here
preparing
or
his team
something,
each
so.
week,
Hope
consistently
you guys
putting
enjoyed.
it in position to succeed.
Things are a little bit different now.
I'm
We're
Sean
the
Payton,
the
and you're
coach of the
watching NFL Network.
Falcons. We'll go a season and we'll see how we do with the Atlanta Falcons. I picked the Falcons just because they had the most cap space available. I have no idea who's on this team. We don't have Matt Ryan because Matt Ryan's in Miami now. So this is going to be very interesting. Hope you guys going to enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.